Today we're tackling a big debate. Does the prickle fruit beat the bone blossom in terms of value and use? Does it even quite stack up? Who knows? But let's see why it's a possibility. But is that really it? So, if you want to know, go grab a comfy spot, maybe a warm drink, and let's break it down. This is going to be a relaxing and insightful journey. Let's start with why this comparison matters. In Grow a Garden, crops like prickle fruit and bone blossom are key for cooking, trading, and raking in profits. Both are rare and valuable, but bone blossom has a legendary status from its event exclusivity. We'll compare their base value, mutation potential, and event uses to see how they measure up. It's like pitting a new contender against a seasoned champ. First, let's talk about the prickle fruit. This legendary crop, added on August 9, 2025, has a base sell value of 80,000 shekels on average, with a price floor of 72,200. It's a single harvest fruit per yield, grown from seeds you can get from the food connoisseur rat during the cooking event. Its spiky star fruit mango hybrid look is super cool, but can it outshine the bone blossom? Now, let's dive into the bone blossom. This transcendent tier crop, introduced on July 5, 2025, boasts an average sell value of 200,000 shekels, with a price floor of 180,500. It's a multi-harvest tree, yielding 4 fruits per cycle, or rarely 5. It was only available during the prehistoric event, making it trade-only now. That meaty bone-studded fruit is pure prestige. Right off the bat, bone blossom crushes it in raw value. At 200,000 shekels per fruit compared to prickle fruit's 80,000, a single bone blossom harvest can net you 800,000 shekels or more. Prickle fruit's single yield can't compete, even if it's easier to obtain. If you're selling crops to fund big purchases, bone blossom is the clear winner. It's like comparing a gold bar to a silver coin. Let's talk mutations, because that's where the real money is. Both crops can gain mutations like golden, rainbow, or chocolate-coated from sprinklers or weather events. A golden mutated prickle fruit might hit 1.2 million shekels, but a golden bone blossom can reach 3 million per fruit or 12 million per harvest. Bone blossom's higher base value makes its mutations absolutely insane. In the cooking event, running until August 16, 2025, both crops are valuable. Prickle fruit is a star in recipes like prismatic salads, often paired with crops like sugar apples. For example, a salad with 1 prickle fruit and 3 bone blossoms can hit high rarity tiers. It's a solid choice since you can still get prickle fruits from the rat. It keeps you in the game without much hassle. Bone blossom, though, is the king of cooking. It's a staple in transcendent and prismatic recipes like sweet tea needing 3 bone blossoms. These dishes almost always score perfect ratings from crisp pea bacon, leading to gourmet eggs or culinarian chests. Bone blossom's rarity pushes dishes to the top tiers. It's like using a premium ingredient for a Michelin star meal. For trading, bone blossom is unmatched. Its event exclusivity and high base value make it a trading post legend. A single bone blossom trades for 300–600 million shekels, and mutated versions can hit trillions. Prickle fruit trades for 100 or 200 million, or up to a billion for a rainbow mutation. Bone blossom's scarcity makes it the ultimate flex. Prickle fruit has an edge in availability. You can get it from the food connoisseur during the cooking event with a 5% chance per reward set, or 6% if it's crisp peas craving. This makes it farmable, especially if you're grinding mutated dishes. Bone blossom is trade-only, so you're stuck if you don't have trading connections. Prickle fruit is more accessible for most players. Let's talk growth time, because efficiency is key. Prickle fruit takes about 8 minutes to grow, or less with boosts like the T-Rex's Apex Predator ability. Bone blossom takes 12 minutes but yields 4 fruits, or rarely 5. Bone blossom's multi-harvest nature means higher profits per cycle. Prickle fruit's faster growth is nice, but it can't match the output. Unfortunately, the downside is it's one single harvest, even if it's unlimited. In events, prickle fruit's availability is a big plus. You can farm it by serving mutated dishes to the rat, Getting more seeds to keep cooking. Bone blossoms rely on trades, which can slow you down if you're not in trading communities. Prickle fruit lets you grind consistently without waiting for a deal. It's like a reliable workhorse crop. But bone blossom's multi-harvest yield is a game changer. 4 fruits at 200,000 shekels each means 800,000 per cycle, or $1 million with a rare 5th fruit. Compare that to prickle fruit's 80,000 per harvest. Even with mutations, prickle fruit struggles to keep up. Bone blossom is like a money tree that keeps on giving. For new players, prickle fruit is the better pick because it's pretty easy to get here, and it's not heavily traded. You can farm it during the cooking event if it's still there, plant it with a chocolate sprinkler, and start cooking or trading. Bone blossom requires trading savvy and a big shekel stash. Prickle fruit gets you into the action faster. It's like an easy recipe for beginners. Veteran players will gravitate toward bone blossom because it was more OG compared to the later competitor. Also, its insane value and rarity make it a status symbol. If you snagged some during the prehistoric event or have the shekels to trade, it's a powerhouse for premium dishes and trades. Prickle fruit is great but lacks that elite vibe. Bone blossom is the crown jewel of crops. Let's talk mutations in events. A rainbow mutated prickle fruit can hit 4 million shekels, which is awesome. But a rainbow bone blossom can reach 10 million per fruit or 40 million per harvest. Bone blossom's base value makes its mutations untouchable. Prickle fruit's volume helps, but it's hard to bridge that gap because it's only a harvest at a time, unlike the bone blossom, which yield multiple fruit. In the cooking event, bone blossom dishes give better rewards. A perfect sweet tea with bone blossoms can land you a culinarian chest faster than a prickle fruit salad. Prickle fruit dishes are solid for consistent rewards like coins and seeds. But bone blossom pushes you toward rare drops like the lobster thermidor. It's a slight but crucial edge. So, does prickle fruit beat bone blossom? It comes close with its accessibility and event availability. You can farm prickle fruits, mutate them, and cook dishes without relying on trades. But bone blossom's massive base value, multi-harvest yield, and trading prestige make it the undisputed champ. It's just too powerful to beat. So why does I even compare this? Because there will eventually a new seed that beats bone blossom. If you're choosing between them, think about your playstyle. If you're new or need crops fast, prickle fruit is your go-to. It's farmable and versatile. If you're a trader or chasing top-tier rewards, hunt for bone blossoms through trades. Both are awesome, but bone blossom's value is in a league of its own. It's like picking between a solid meal and a gourmet feast. To maximize either crop, plant in bulk during weather events like storms for shock or rainbow mutations. This boosts their value for cooking or trading. Alright, that's the showdown between prickle fruit and bone blossom. Bone blossom takes the crown, but prickle fruit's a close contender. Drop a like if this helped and subscribe for more Grow a Garden tips.